Brought to you by Penguin.
New Beginnings at Pencarrow Bay by Hilary Boyd. Read by Emma Handy. In memory of Nigel Cullen, who, with his wonderful coffee van and passion for coffee, was the inspiration for my character Ted. He died tragically in a motorbike accident on the 20th of May 2024, aged 57. He is sorely missed by his family, friends, and the whole community. Prologue. Imagine you are a seagull. Every day you swoop and glide, enjoying a panoramic view of the earth below. As a breed, you're famed more for your sandwich snatching than your cultural sensitivity. But surely even you couldn't help but be bowled over by the magical vista Pencarrow Bay offers as it spreads out beneath your wings. Nestled on the south Cornish coast, within a leisurely ferry ride of Falmouth, and encircled by the famous southwest coast path, the bay, previously a fishing village, is a gem. A rare place of seaside beauty and tranquility in this crazy upside-down world. Over the centuries, a variety of dwellings has crept up from the fishermen's cottages clustered around the harbour to cover the surrounding hills. Raked like theatre seats for a view of the sea, coloured in white, pastel pinks and blues, sometimes slate grey, in one case, a curious dark green. The houses dot the slopes in picturesque confusion, as much a part of the landscape as the palm trees that flourish as a result of the area's unusual microclimate. The bay also boasts a small shingle cove, edged with rocks on which sits a famous mermaid. Morveran, serene and untroubled by the slapping waves that assault her at every high tide, has been carved into the grey granite of the cliff by the ancient unseen hand of nature. Her smooth, curving tail is said to bestow success in love and fertility on any who touch it. On the other side of the bay, a wider, sandier beach is better for swimming, although jelly shoes are advisable to traverse the band of pebbles and small rocks before the finer sand kicks in. Yachts and other craft bob in the shelter of the harbour during summer, watched over by the majestic working lighthouse on the east corner of the headland, with Pencarrow Castle on the west. The castle is in fact no more than a draughty ruin, built as a 16th century fortification, the visitor's legend explains. It has stunning views across the Sound to Falmouth, which would have been no consolation for the poor soldiers sent to defend a place so regularly blasted by the elements. Although they might have appreciated a cup of fresh ground coffee from Ted's cute sky-blue converted Citroën van named Henry, which now stands in the castle car park. At sunrise, the west of the village, with the swanky Sampson George Hotel, the sailing club, and the less-than-swanky wooden pasty hut by the harbour wall, is bathed in a delicate silvery brightness as dawn light is reflected off the sea. At sunset, the east of the village, with Fitzroy's pub, Morveran's smooth stony cheek, and the dinky blue-painted ferry moored for the night, glows with the red-gold warmth of the setting sun, as long as it's not raining, of course. The fishermen and their families who inhabited the cottages for generations are now long gone. In their place is a motley selection of residents, whom the few surviving born and bred Cornish still living there term Emmets, incomers, or blow-ins, mostly comprising tourists and second homeowners, retirees. And we must not forget the Piskies, the fairy people, who have dwelled in the bay and on the surrounding hills since the beginning of time. Folklore has it that they first came over, perched on the shoulders of the saints, like St. Just, invading Cornwall from Ireland, for reasons known only to themselves. Nobody can agree on the appearance of these spirits. Wrinkled old men just 3 foot tall, or no bigger than your thumb.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?